कोई नहीं है। 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गाया जहाँ भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पा दिलाती। सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, मम्मा तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। तेरे पास ही मैं आ रहा हूँ, अपनी बाहें खोल दे। जोर से मुझको गले लगा दे, मुझको फिर वो प्यार दे। जिंदगी है तू ही मेरे मोहब्बत है, तेरे ही पैरों में जन्नत है। तू ही दिल जान मम्मा। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, मम्मा तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे Thank you so much for accepting this. So some parents were apprehensive to send children. So we had 60-40, 60% children coming to 40%. So we had both mix of this.
You are taking admissions, this is doing this to our admissions. But really first time over. week of it. మేము అక్కడ అక్కడ ఉన్నాం 2 days and 3 days చేసుకుని వచ్చేసాం. తర్వాత ఈ ఫ్లైట్స్ నుంచి నేను అమ్మగా స్కూల్కి సార్ అందరితో విషయం మాట్లాడారు సార్ అంటారు మాకు ఎంపీసీ సార్. నేను అప్పుడు కాంపిటీషన్ ఎలా కూడా చేర్చాను కాబట్టి
ఏదో కమ్యూనికేషన్ 8:30
ఎయిట్ అయిపోతే 8:30 బయట వచ్చేయచ్చు నేను పట్టుద్దాం అక్కడ కొంచెం 10 minutes ముందే
ఎదురింట్లో
వాళ్ళను వచ్చేవాళ్ళు
గార్డెనింగ్ డాగ్స్ సండే ఆల్మోస్ట్ వస్తూ ఉంటారు. అవును నాన్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ ఉంటారు.
Completed its 76 years as an independent nation. This day promotes social harmony of colonial rulers and decided to reshape our destiny. We bow to all those great freedom fighters. To commemorate the sacrifices every year, we celebrate Independence Day. G. Ramakrishna Prasad Garu and Mrs. G. Sumitra Garu to the venue of DPS to make the day more memorable. I also welcome our Pro Vice Chairman, Mr. Chukkapalli Ramesh Garu, Principal Ma'am Dr. Usharani, Management Members Rakesh Sir and Priyanka Ma'am, and all teachers and my dear friends.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जगति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय 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 हे
which is symbolically done every year on this day. Plant and concern towards the environment may grow among all students.
సార్ ఇచ్చేసి నువ్వు పక్కన
Grade 1 girls.
లైట్ వేసామని చెప్పి
Then చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ మన గెస్ట్ హౌస్ ఉన్నారు రాశారు తిరుమలలో. జూన్ 1st హ్యాండ్ గెస్ట్ హౌస్ రిలయన్స్ రాధేన్ ఉంది కదా, రాధేన్ అంటే శంకుశేఖర్ పక్కన ఎగ్జాక్ట్ శంకుశేఖర్ ల్యాండ్ 850 square acres అరౌండ్ చేశారు. గ్రౌండ్ 2 bedrooms, living room and small pantry. సో మేము కానీ మా గెస్ట్ లెవెల్లో రెండు జూన్ హ్యాండ్ ఓవర్. సో వీవీఎస్ వస్తే ఈ 2 years వస్తుంది. మరి విపిఆర్ రెనోవేట్ చేశారు బిల్డింగ్ ఫస్ట్
challenge I think he used to make my son in handwriting. So when I was handwriting doesn't matter. People who have the dirty handwriting are doing very well in life.
బ్రేవరీస్ అన్ని
అక్కడే ఉంటున్నాడు కదా ఫంక్షన్లో.
సార్ మీరు సార్
Council for various organizations such as APS RBC, Andhra and Acharya Nagarjuna University, and also served as Standing Council for Rajya Sabha Secretariat and Rajya Sabha TV. Shah had practiced in Supreme Court, High Courts of Delhi, Punjab and Haryana, and in various national tribunals in Delhi for 26 years, before being elevated as Judge of High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 14th February 2022. Sir, we are honored to have you and all the viewers. Let us give a grand beginning to this auspicious day through a welcome dance.
Panchaksharam Panchabhutam Nakaram Prithvi Makaram Apu Shikaram Teyu Vakaram Vayu Yakaram Akasham नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय मन्दाकिनी सलिलचन्दनचर्चिताय नन्दीश्वर प्रमदनाद महेश्वराय मन्दार पुष्प बहुपुष्प सुपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय शिवाय गौरी वदनाब्जवृन्द सूर्याय दक्षाध्वरनाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषध्वजाय तस्मै शिकाराय नमः शिवाय वसिष्ठकुम्भोद्भव गौतमार्य मुनीन्द्रदेव चितशेखराय चन्द्रार्क वैश्वानरलोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय यक्षस्वरूपाय जटाधराय पिनाकहस्ताय सना
It was really an amazing beginnings for this auspicious day which has made the day divine. Desh to share his valuable words of wisdom on this auspicious day.
My friend Ramesh. Yes, the students are here on this side also. Good morning to you all. Happy Independence Day to you all. Now, seeing the atmosphere of the school, I feel like coming back as a student and joining. It's such a beautiful campus here and a lovely day to be meeting you all for the first time. I'm so happy to be meeting you all now on this occasion. Now we are celebrating the 77th Independence Day. Not only the children like you, but even we do not know exactly, rather we have not seen our forefathers' sacrifice that has led to this independence of this country. Today, we are all enjoying the freedom, the independence. We have a nation for ourselves, being run by the people, for the people and of the people. But one has to understand, you children will have to particularly understand, the reason why we celebrate this Independence Day. This is to remember the greatest sacrifices that our freedom fighters have made in order to make this country independent and to make the future generations free and independent, and for this nation to develop as an independent sovereign country. The people, our forefathers, have laid their lives and such great sacrifices have been done. Before the independence, well, we can only read and understand, but I would rather advise all children to read the independence and then the freedom movement, which has begun almost 100 years ago, and then more than even 100 years, in fact 150 years. And it has taken so long to send the British out, and even before they have gone, they have looted this country. Before the colonial rule, India probably was one of the richest economy that it had, rich culture, Vedic culture that we have, and even in terms of development, education like Nalanda University and all, we had universities when the world has never even seen what an educational institution looked like. So it is a few hundred years ago that we had these universities. Now, unfortunately, the British has come and has destroyed our culture in a very planned and a phased manner. Lord Macaulay, in fact, has written a letter to the Queen. At that time, I think it was Queen Victoria. After having traveled the length and breadth of India, Macaulay writes that he writes about the richness of this country in terms of culture, education, and also the wealth. And he says that the culture here is so strong. He refers even to the Mughals who have come here and also made an attempt to destroy this Vedic culture. And he said that the Mughals also have failed. Mughals, though have ruled us for few centuries, they could not destroy our Vedic culture. Macaulay writes his future plan to the Queen that if we have to conquer this land, first we have to destroy the social fabric of this nation. It is only then that we can make some inroad into this land. It is in that phased manner the British has introduced English. The British has rather introduced its own kind of religion and other things. But the fact of the matter is that the main object of British was only to loot this country. It has absolutely no interest in improving our lives. Even at the cost of death of our people, the interest of British was only to loot this country. It was even the latest, sometime around 1920s. It was the time when Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister. It was West Bengal, the present Bengal, which includes Bangladesh also, was reeling under very, very severe famine. So as it is, we are very rich in agriculture and we have enough grains. So the grains was actually being sent to West Bengal, to the Bengal region, in order to meet the famine and to feed the people who are starving for food. Then it was the peak of the World War, Second World War. The Indian soldiers on behalf of British were fighting war against Japan and so many other countries. Then they needed food. And the food that was going to this famine-stricken Bengal was diverted by Churchill. And for that he said, somebody advised him that if food is going to go away to meet the requirement of our soldiers, then people in Bengal will starve. He said something even worse, that we don't even give a damn to the lives of the Indians. Let them die. This is what he said. This is the approach that the British had towards India. Now, from the clutches of this colonial rule, we all have now been liberated, and with this great sacrifices, the lives which have been given up by our forefathers, that we have now got the independence. On an occasion like this, we should all remember this, only to see to it that what we have lost, the glory, the wealth, the intellectualism, the Vedic life, the culture, it is with a double promise that we should watch that we will bring it back. And it is for this reason that we celebrate these great days. On this great occasion, I wish all the children a very, very bright future. I would only request the teachers. The teachers have a very very, very important role. Not only the teachers, even the parents. In fact, 70% of the children's life is spent with parents and then 30% in the school time. Children learn only by seeing, and what they see is what they learn. I'll tell you a very simple example. If you have a parrot which is brought up by a dacoit and a parrot which is brought up by a saint, a yogi, the approach of the parrot which is brought up by a dacoit is entirely different from what is brought up by a saint. So the parents and the teachers, they are the ones who are responsible for chiseling these nice small pieces of rock into beautiful stones and sculptures, and it is in their hands. So I wish that the teachers also will play a greater role in bringing up our children as great citizens. I wish a great future to the school. I thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to be addressing you all. I look forward to be even addressing you more often. Thank you very much.
Enlightening us with your valuable words, which has motivated and inspired us to achieve great success in life. We ensure you that we follow your words. Thank you, sir. India, our nation, is famous for its quality of unity and diversity. To highlight this,
Work table about this small.
నెహ్రూ గారు వచ్చారు.
ये देश है वीर जवानों का, अलबेलों का, मस्तानों का। इस देश का यारों, इस देश का यारों क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना। मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी।
हर करम अपना करेंगे ऐ वतन तेरे लिए,
दिया है जान भी देंगे ऐ वतन तेरे लिए। आजा आजा जिंदू शामी आने के तले, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमान के तले। चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया, चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सस्य श्यामलाम मातरम। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम।
ये दुनिया
ये दुनिया
एक दुल्हन,
ये दुनिया एक एक दुल्हन दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया ये मेरा इंडिया ये मेरा इंडिया I love my India ये मेरा इंडिया हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल भर जानी जितना भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी 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 मेरा रंग दे मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला माए रंग दे मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला माए रंग दे मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला रंग दे बसंती चोला माए रंग दे माँ तुझे सलाम अम्मा तुझे सलाम वंदे आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए झांकी हिंदुस्तान की इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम
देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला
झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा विजय विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी ये गुलसिता हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा
Thank you, dear friends, for passing us through a vibe of patriotic energy through such a mesmerizing performance.
कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खो दे हाय कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा खो दे अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या करिए हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या करिए चक दे
marking the date of our independence. Now we have other formations. our independence. August.
लंदन देखा, पेरिस देखा, लंदन देखा, पेरिस देखा और देखा जापान। माइकल देखा, एल्विस देखा, सब देखा मेरी जान। सारे जग में कहीं नहीं है दूसरा हिंदुस्तान, दूसरा हिंदुस्तान, दूसरा हिंदुस्तान। ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया। ये मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया। I love my India, I love my India.
Finally, they have competed again with a great coordination. Finally, they formed DPS again with a great coordination.
జెండ పసిబోసి చిరునవ్వురా దాస్య సంకెళ్ళు తెంచిందిరా ఈ జెండ అమరులకు విశ్వాసరా రక్త తిలకాలు తెత్తిందిరా వీర స్వాతంత్ర పోరాట తొలి పిలుపురా మన పిలలేని త్యాగాల ఘన చరితరా తన తనుబాలతో పోరు నేర్పిందిరా పొరి కొయ్యల్ని పొయ్యాల చేసిందిరా ఆ తెల్లోడి గుండెల్ని తొలి చేసిన అమ్మురా వందే మాతరం మనదే గీతరం వందే మాతరం పలికే ప్రతితరం
Sure.
Formations with great coordination. I request everyone to give a big round of applause. Indeed, that was a worth appreciating performance by our young friends. Now, we have another great performance by the students of 5 and 6.
तेरा नाम है साचा मन मेरी आन पाचा बस नाम तेरा माँ हो एक पहचान मेरी तू ही जिंद चाँद मेरी तू ही जहान मेरा माँ
हो तुझ पे वार न 100 बार जान मैं तुझ पे वार न 100 बारी जान में तेरे कुर्बान मेरी माँ वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम
आ गई घड़ी है देखो सबसे बड़ी हमसे बस 2 कदम पे देखो जीत खड़ी है मुझे कब से इंतजार था आज की शाम का अब देखो क्या करता है ये बता हिंदुस्तान का जो मिट्टी का कर्ज है मैं मर के भी चुकाऊंगा तुझे मिट्टी कर दूंगा या फिर मिट्टी में मिल जाऊंगा जो भी कहा था मैं वो करके दिखाऊंगा इंडिया से हूँ खाली हाथ नहीं जाऊंगा मैं जब के पकड़ झाड़ दूंगा तुझको मैं उखाड़ दूंगा जहाँ से तू आया है ना वही तुझे गाड़ दूंगा तेरी जमीन पे आज तुझे ही पछाड़ दूंगा झंडा इंडिया का बेटे गाड़ दूंगा हम लोगों को समझ सको तो हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल बर जानी जितना भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल बर जानी जितना भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी अपनी छतरी तुमको दे दे कभी जुबर से पानी कभी नए पैकेट में बेचे तुमको चीज पुरानी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी 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 थोड़े अनाड़ी है थोड़े खिलाड़ी रुक रुक के चलती है अपनी गाड़ी थोड़े अनाड़ी है थोड़े खिलाड़ी रुक रुक के चलती है अपनी गाड़ी हमें प्यार चाहिए और कुछ पैसे भी हम ऐसे भी हैं हम हैं वैसे भी हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल बर जानी उल्टी सीधी जैसी भी है अपनी यही कहानी थोड़ी हम में होशियारी है थोड़ी है नादानी थोड़ी हम में सच्चाई है थोड़ी बेईमानी
मारे या कोई मारे ना यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं अरे जो भी है जैसे है खुद पे हमें नाज है जाने ना हमको ये जमाना चाहो तो हमको आजमाना यार बाज हम चाल साज हम लेते हैं हमको प्यार से, इंडिया वाले छू लेते दिल के तार से, इंडिया वाले हर जीत छीन ले हार से, इंडिया वाले दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले।
जान से प्यारा है सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है, भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है। सदियों से भारत भूमि दुनिया की शान है, भारत माँ की रक्षा में जीवन कुर्बान है, भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है।
Wow, they needed to be appreciated with a good round of applause. Let us now move on to witness, listen and enjoy the performance of school choir group, which reverberates everyone's heart.
La 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 la
do deserve a big round of applause as they have showered us with the waves of such beautiful patriotic song. It was really a fantabulous performance and it has parallelly bet along with our hearts.
Good Vice Chairman, good morning Principal Ma'am and all the dignitaries on the dais. Some of the students are being awarded with A certificate who successfully completed the NCC in our school. May I now request Sri Chukkapalli Ramesh Garu, our Vice Post Chairman, and our Principal Ma'am Usharani Garu, along with 25th NCC Battalion and staff to come forward and give the certificates to the students. Sai Prasad.
Sir, is
Komali. Chandrahas. Chandrahasini. Tanishka. Shrikar. Kaushik. Prasanna Kumar. Thank you.
wait.
Everyone present here today, my warm greetings to our Pro Vice Chairman, Sri Chukkapalli Ramesh Garu, Directors, Rakesh Garu, Priyanka Garu, teachers, administrative staff, students and parents. I hope this day finds you all in the best of spirits. We have gathered here on an important day to celebrate India's 77th Independence Day. We are indeed to have the Judge of High Court, Andhra Pradesh, Sri Ramakrishna Prasad Garu and Mrs. Sumitra Garu for some time to take part in this celebration of 77th Independence Day. As you all know that on this day, there will be a lot of celebrations at everywhere, especially in offices, so that is why our chief guest had to leave early and he had another program in the High Court. And we must, indeed, we are so honored with his presence along with our Pro Vice Chairman. Today, we as nation hoist our national flag and sing national anthem with great sense of pride and gusto. The nation is buzzing with pride and our Prime Minister hoists our national flag and addresses the nation from the ramparts of the Red Fort, giving out his government plans for the future. Independence Day is just not celebrations but much beyond for the good of the country. Today, we salute the supreme sacrifices of our forefathers who brought us freedom and the armed forces who are on eternal vigil on the border to safeguard our precious freedom. On this historic occasion, let us remember the freedom is a precious gift that comes with responsibilities. On this day, we honor the spirit of our nation's independence. As we celebrate, we should know what freedom means. Freedom comes with responsibilities to live a life of dignity. Our freedom movement was based on principles of non-violence, as our chief guest mentioned that with Mahatma Gandhi leading the movement with Nehru, Mr. Patel, Shahid Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Lala Lajpat Rai, Alluri Sitaram Raju, and Baba Sahib Ambedkar, father of our constitution, playing major part in achieving freedom from Britain. We need to follow these principles and take everyone along to build a bright future for all. Unity in diversity is the strength of the great nation which survived the onslaughts of Mongols, Greek, and Western expeditions from millennia. We are a beacon of hope for the people of the South in global community. We live in a land of diverse culture, religion, and language. There are 22 official languages with more than 300 spoken languages and dialects, and live in harmony with people from different religious backgrounds and customs. As torchbearers of New India, you should shun those who try to divide us political gains in the garb of religion, caste, and creed. In the last 76 years of independence, our country has emerged as the largest democracy with powerful armed forces in the world. We as a nation have proved our mettle in the sphere of space technology, telecom industry, as well as green revolution, apart from being strong IT hub with Indians leading to the MNCs. For example, Sundar Pichai in Global, Satya Nadella in Microsoft, Shantanu Narayan in Abode, Banga as IMF chief, amongst many others. We are having the strongest economic growth for last few years to India's third largest and $500 trillion economy in not too distant future. There is still a lot to be done as a nation to uplift the poorest of the poor and bring equality in true sense of democracy. Our children, you are the leaders of tomorrow. Some of you will become doctors, engineers, some join civil services or as officers in armed forces, some as teachers and some as politicians. But always remember to do your best for the nation and the society. My appreciation to all the children, those who took part, and for putting up such wonderful performance and program to celebrate 77th Independence Day. And my appreciation and regards to all the parents, those who are present here, for your unstinted support for our children to do their best whatever they do. Last but not the least, thank you so much. I would like to thank our Pro Vice Chairman, directors for being here, part of this 77th Independence Day celebrations. And I would like to all the teaching staff, those who have given guidance and support to our children, and our administrative staff to make this program a successful event. Once again, wish you all a very happy 77th Independence Day. May God be with you all. Jai Hind.